Big time, dude. You guys have all done great. Like a lot of people have been helping with the YouTube stuff recently, and it doesn't at any point. Obviously, I'm going on YouTube now, but remember, and obviously, just like the streams, click the subscribe button. It's free to do it. Like, share it, comment on it, whatever you want to do. Everything's super, super helpful. But we are live on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. And we'll go live on TikTok as well because why the hell not, eh? What we're doing today? Patreon. Member build. Let me just update this one as well. We'll go live in all the places. So yeah, for those that don't know, today's stream, we're going to be finishing off our steampunk build today. We have to get it done. There's Angel Socks on YouTube. Woo, hi. What one are you watching, Angel Socks? Are you watching the widescreen or are you watching the short feed one? Oh, I know what I could do on TikTok today. Let's add my pin. Let me pop it. Where can I put it? Let me put it right there. All right. If you want to go into TikTok as well today, guys, you'll get a free skin for your YouTube for your Minecraft characters. There's Math Girl. It's in the top left-hand corner. There's a reward pin that'll be available on TikTok. Kind of just down there somewhere. That if you watch for 3 minutes on TikTok or 3 minutes on Twitch today, you'll unlock free stuff for your Minecraft characters. Just like before, you got a TikTok cape and a Twitch cape. Exactly the same for this, but you get skin things for your Minecraft Bedrock characters. There you go. There you go. There's all the stuff and things. There's all the stuff and the things. Mostly in work lurk mode, but I'll hop in to sass you here and again. Oh, I love you, Mr. Bones. Thank you very much, pal. It means the absolute world. The widescreen because I put you on my telly, so it looks better for me. Ooh, very good, very good, very good. Hi, big from the big screen. Yeah, so if anyone's watching back on the YouTube and stuff like that, it's Lass as well. Hi, Lass. Yes, today we're going to finish off our steampunk storage. We have a Patreon. That I upload occasionally. I upload content too. Hi, baby girl. Hi. And yeah, so what we do is on tier 3 of joining my Patreon, you get a chance to unlock a custom build of your choice. It's a 32 by 32 by 32. So it's 32 wide, 32 deep, 32 tall, give or take a few blocks. And I have to make that for the community member. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to finish it up. So we're on stream number 3 now. I thought this would be done after number 2. We are pretty much all done on the outside. I mean, I want to add a little bit more details today, and that's going to be the whole plan. Chimney stacks, little pipes. We'll have little connectors, smoke, lava, water. Nothing at the back just yet. And then I did start to play around with the staircase on the side. So I've been trying to play around a little bit with the interior too. So if I just go out, oh no, if I go on the outside, you'll see from the build, I have connected it all up. Every bit of stair now works on this build. So when you come up the stairs, you can go to the left-hand side. That's all now all built with floors. So we need to build the storage in here for some storage things. So this could be like a nether room, for example, for all the nether materials. Come through here, this is going to be the main storage facility. So we're going to have chests running all the way along and all the way on the inside of here, and also storage system in the middle. So we're going to do all of that. Short stream stuck on 0. Welcome, start soon screen. Ooh. Valder is on it. Valder's on it. I know how to fix that. I know how to fix that. Vertical game. That should be it. Valder, is that it? Valder, can you verify that that's it? I'll refresh myself actually, so I can see. I think it's a preview. Is that it? I think that's it. It's just refreshed and came through now on my screen, so I can see it on my screen. Thank you, Valder. This is why I've got you guys. You guys like my technical support. Fix. Thanks, Valder. Bye. She just keeps coming to the window all the time. So yes, it's going to be the main storage here. Just go. How do we get up to the upper floor? You go outside, unfortunately. I haven't quite made an upstairs from there yet. So you go around the side of the building, up these stairs, and that'll then take you to the top floor. Again, similar situation. We'll put stacks of storage within here. I don't know whether the person would like to have integration for copper golems in the future. So I don't know whether to make them 2 or 3 high. It is a bit of a consideration. And then, yeah, there's another level of storage here. These all connect around the outside. So these are all in. This will take you around back around to this side. Little spiral staircase. Boop, 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 boop. Takes you back down. Obviously, you can go up from here as well. Shut that door. Yep. That kind of goes up there, around here, and then finally up to the sort of top observation deck up here. So I'll put some storage in here too. So we're pretty much... I have all of the different rooms that I would quite like to have set up. They're all sort of somewhat connected. So it is interiors today that we're going to have to focus on. We'll probably end up tidying up a lot of this stuff, putting a few more cogs around the roof. So I want another one out here, actually, just in that little section. So we're going to try and just spend a lot of this evening doing the best we can to get this all looking just as sexy and as lovely as we possibly can. If you guys have got any suggestions for any steampunk things, or have steampunk builds that you've done, or details that you think I should add, honestly, just post them in the chat, post anything in there, let me know, or if it's in Discord or whatever. And let me know if once you posted it, and we can get some inspiration from you guys and fire it all in to see what we come up with. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Watcher, our bug tester. Yeah. These are my bug testing crew across the interwebs. I love it. I love it. So that's the plan for today. I think the first thing to do today is I actually want to connect up the floor. I have been somewhat avoiding this. I'm building a steampunk cruise ship. Ooh, very cool. Oh, I love it. Well, this is my steampunk storage system. So yeah, if you guys have got any inspirational images, I do have a Discord. If anyone wants to post anything in there, you're obviously more than welcome. There is an inspiration image for this build specifically. I know people on TikTok won't see this, but boop. Oh no, that's not the right button. Where's my little doofer image? Hey, there it is. So if you're on YouTube horizontal, and if you're on Twitch, you'll get to see that image. It doesn't pop up on TikTok. I haven't quite figured out how to do that yet. But there's a wee inspiration image. The bottom side, I am just going to try and integrate it with the wood and just connect it to the bottom and then do like arches underneath. So that's what we're going to start with first. I'm going to take off that image so it doesn't skew the stream. But yeah, that's where we're going to start. So we're going to go wood, and just try and get pillars in the floor where we think it would be appropriate. At least one block back, about here somewhere, and then underneath there, that's where we'll do the arches with the copper. Hey, it's the Honoured One! Hi, how are you today? I'm alright, thank you very much. Been a bit busy today, to be honest. Been a bit busy. Bit stressful. Bit stressy. But, you know what? We're all groovy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, things have been interesting today. Obviously, I'm now week 2 into my new job. It's probably the easiest way to explain it. And it's been fine, my new job. I mean, it's basically the same job that I've done for 14, 15 years. But the problem that I've got at the moment is I'm jumping into a project where someone before me started it. And unfortunately, I'm the one that's having to go in and like continue to work on it. And although that's absolutely fine, you know, it's all groovy. It's just a lot of the requirement gathering stuff has completely been missed. So a lot of it's not been done correctly. So I'm having to go in and ultimately like fix the pieces. It's driving me insane. And a lot of what they're trying to do is like, I don't know, they just haven't really thought about it. It's like, oh, can we do this? I'm like, no, you should be telling me what you want, which should be the other way around. Eh? It's like, oh, here's a requirement, Stuart. These are all the things that we want it to do. And this is the other way around, where they're basically going, can it do this? Oh, I wonder, was that a good idea? I'm like, so that's what I'm dealing with this week. Picking up the pieces of a jigsaw. Pretty much is. Pretty much is. And I'm not... It's not bad. Like, I mean, it is fine. It's just not ideal. Jesus, I just hear Lily just screaming at Karen. Right, do we want this on the outside or the inside? I'm going to put a little ridge around the bottom. Yeah, I think that would work. Anyway, what was everyone's thoughts of the... Now you've had obviously a couple of days to take in information or watch Wattles' video or whatever. Wattles has put out a video. I can't remember when he put it out, actually. Talking about some of the new features and use a lot of the building blocks. I'm kind of saving that till it comes out, and then I'll probably make a video for that about how to use all the new building blocks and all the different variants, different builds you guys can do. I'm going to probably wait till that comes out. Hey, Speed! But yeah, what's everyone's take? What's everyone's one favorite thing that they like about the new update? And who can't wait to like joust with their friends? Because I am somewhat excited to get on an SMP with people and joust. Oh, I'm not recording. Hit record. How's Speed getting on? Nice to see you, Speed. I've not seen you pop in my TikTok chat for a wee while, pal. Hope you're keeping alright. Oh. Yeah, like that. Then I'll do a little joist for that and then connect it in here. Had some mechanical work earlier that I had to drop and change my mate's oil on his ATV. Oh, nice. Oh, I'll keep you busy. I'll keep you busy. Nice. Well, I hope you had a good day, man. Hope you had a good day. That's not a bad wee task, though, to be fair. Just dropping in some oil on a friend's build. Just trying to keep this as clean and as organized as I can. That should go there. I think that's almost it. Yeah, I want to just connect to here. I'll do. Let's tidy up all this. We can have next is transmission joy. Oh, transmission! Oh, goodness gracious me. Well, that doesn't sound like fun. I mean, it's quite good though, like being able to sort of do the mechanical stuff and get your hands dirty. It's been a long time since I've done stuff like that. I mean, I do help. Like, I mean, I did rip Karen's car apart the other week there. She had to get a lot of her interior fixed. It's like, you know, connectors and chair springs and the reclining sort of bits I had to fix all that. It's not quite mechanical, but I mean, it's still mechanical for little old Treebeard here. Just try to cover up the best I can and make it look, at least when you walk under here, kind of somewhat respectable. Always got to try and make your builds look as nice as you can, eh? As nice as you can. Yeah, Yeah, I think probably looking at all the updates from the weekend, I think the copper update there obviously we're about to get. I'm probably more excited for the copper update because it's a lot more building blocks for us to play with, particularly as builders. That's probably the one I'm most probably excited about. That's a bit nicer, eh? Ah, it's neater and tidier. Do you remember me? I will remember you. You'll put some might not be for a while, but I'll keep you updated. Nice one, Speed. Ah, it'll be fun though, man. Especially if you enjoy it. That's probably half the battle with these things these days. You got to enjoy what you do and be able to rip cars apart. That's a really unique skill set. Not many people have the ability to do that. Not many people can do that. Right, these should all be give or take 3 apart. You're not 3 apart. 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 there. And then, you know what? I'm just gonna put it there. Put it on the end. Try and get, and then what I want to do is I want to do the copper underneath and get somewhat connected. Because it'll be difficult for the person obviously that's getting this build. I don't know what their interiors, their locations like. I don't know what biome they're going to build this in. I don't know what the terraform is going to look like. It's just going to be a guessing game ultimately. So I'll try and do it the best I can. So at least they have like a one surface to kind of copy this build from. I'm not going to build walls and stuff on it. I'm just going to do the arches, just literally just underneath here. And that's it. Because again, they might not need this staircase out the front depending on where they're putting it. I don't know where Nate's planning on putting this build in the world. So yeah, so we'll give them the best we can. You're fine, you're fine. We do another one here. Oh god, there goes Lily again. 1, 2, 3. You can always tell when a kid gets tired, can't you? They just cry and fight. There's no need to cry and fight. 2, 3. Just go to your bed. Just go to sleep. 1, 2, 3. These ones I should be able to get all the way up. Is these ones? Even these are okay. Because most of these actually go hollow. Like they go to staircases, so they're not going to connect to anything. Right, you're all fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, interesting. I'm almost doubling these ones up though, to be fair. Shark? Squeaky shark? Squeaky shark? Squeaky shark. Hi, Luna. Hi. 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 How's Luna? Hope you're having a lovely day. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Meh. Pop down there. Fit one more in. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can fit one more in. There we go. Banging. I'll do the job. Hi, Mist. Welcome on into the YouTubes. Yes, we are live in all the places this evening. The purples. What colour's TikTok? Red? No. What colour would TikTok be? Black? And then red things. So red, purple, and whatever TikTok colour is. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, good. I'm not too bad, thank you very much. Slightly stressed out my mind, if I'm being perfectly honestly with yourself, Luna. But yeah, doing all right. Doing all right. Doing all right. Just had a hectic day at work, Luna. That's all. Glad it's done for the day. But yeah, doing not so bad, friend. How's things your end, Luna? Hope you're alright. Just work, Luna. Just work. TikTok is toothpaste. I'm on the toothpaste app, the red one, and the purple one. Pink and cyan? Yeah, something like that. Eh? Yes, we're on that other app. Although to be fair, like TikTok streams have been pretty good. I mean, the YouTube stream, the vertical YouTube stream, has been very good for streaming lately. Like, very good. I don't think I like it. I would have to maybe consider doing that. Let's see, sounds right. But yeah, bad days happen. You find your feet. Yeah, it's just one of those days today. I think it's just because like I'm obviously just new in it and I'm picking up the pieces. I think once I can get away from picking up the pieces and actually starting a project from like the actual beginning and not having to pick up the pieces of somebody else that obviously left. I think once I get there, I think things will be naturally better. So I think everything will be fine with my job. It's just because I'm at the point of um, fixing what someone else done. So I think once I get through this little phase, I think we'll be fine. Never ideal having to fix someone else's mess. And once I can do that, I think I'll be pretty plain sailing after this, to be fair. Hi, is it Ian? What are you making? Today is the last sort of stream doing a sort of steampunk storage system for my Patreon member. Hi, Dempsey. So this is a storage house in the steampunk style for a Patreon member. So this is 32 by 32 by 32. It's deep slate, sort of variations, blackstone and stuff and tough for like the walls. Spruce is like a color, and then the copper variants is what the person asked for. So I've just basically taken the block palette that they wanted, and we're trying to make something cool. Basically, in a nutshell. In a nutshell, that's what we're trying to do. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. And we're somewhat kind of just winging it and rushing it today, because I really want to get this finished. Because the new update comes out tomorrow, so we want to make... Who's the build for? It's a person called Nate. They subscribe to tier 3 on my Patreon, so we're building them something cool. Well, this is what they wanted, so we're making their build for them. This was their request, and anyone that joins Patreon at tier 3, they could do exactly the same thing. You can basically request whatever the hell you want, and I then have the joy of making it for people, so yeah. One of my favourite things to do, this one. Game, keep going, bro. Your time will come. Game, we will always keep trying, friend. We're always trying. I mean, we did appear on Minecraft Live yesterday, so you know. That's one little tick off the ticky box of things to achieve in your Minecraft content career, right? We'll tick that one off the box. Herobine, hi. Well, come on in. Yeah, so it's the last stream today doing this build. And then Wednesday, depends. I'm 50-50. I'm meant to be doing Wilderness this whole month because I want to get my Wilderness base finished. But because obviously the Minecraft update, the Copper Age comes out tomorrow, if a few of the mods are already available, I'll likely just upgrade my hardcore world. And we'll just play hardcore tomorrow and upgrade my world to 121.9. But I need to see if flashback. But the only mod I need is flashback. So if flashback's available tomorrow for 121.9, then we'll just play my hardcore world with a new age update added onto it. Show all sheep. We're building our wee Patreon member build today, so yeah. So if you guys want your own custom build as well, on Patreon, there's a tier 3 level, and on that tier 3 level, you can request a build which I've got to do live on stream to meet your exact specifications. So if you guys want your own build, it is Patreon tier 3, and all you got to do is just message me in the DMs, wherever you message people in DMs, Twitter or Instagram or something of that nature, and message me what you want made, and I'll make it for you. That's what we're currently working on just now. Just connecting up the floor. Again, they don't even have to have this floor in it if they don't want to. I just have to do something in case they do raise it off the ground. They might actually intend not to have this build off the ground. They might want it just boop, on the ground. So I'm just doing a little bit of a smaller detail just to kind of at least have something there. And then obviously if they want to integrate it into their world, they absolutely can. I'm sure they said use TNT, Dempsey. Is that right, Dempsey? Is that what was that what was requested? You share, aye? Love you, Dempsey. Got to head out again. Hopefully finish the chapter. Yeah, no worries. Digital Chaos. Enjoy. We'll catch you later. Catch you later. Catch you later. Make sure they've all got a little bit of copper underneath, holding it all up in the end. Yeah, it's basically, this is a storage house. So the interior of this build is all going to be fundamentally storage facility. So that's one of the things we're going to be focusing on this evening, is actually making the interior for this build, putting all the chests. We'll try and allocate it the best we can. They said that I could leave the interior, but nah, I'm alright doing interior. We'll make it look as good as we can for them. We'll make it look good as we can. That's fine. It says, Luna, have you got everything sorted for your Halloween districty thing? I read your post today, but I was working, unfortunately, being stressed out my goddamn mind. I didn't get a chance to read it all fully, but the names and stuff that you've mentioned, things seem pretty good. Yeah, I died on my hardcore world. Oh, game, boo! Are you starting again, though? Game, are you starting a brand new hardcore world? I actually do have my hardcore world on this instance, actually. I haven't really played much of it recently. But I do need to get back into the hardcore mood. I do enjoy hardcore, though. I have actually been really enjoying doing that world recently. Hardcore. How many days we're on our hardcore world, actually? I always forget how many days we're on. Yeah, I'll do. Hey, oh. I don't like this. I'll take all that out. That one's okay because it connects into here, but those I'll just kind of leave as is. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah. Your tummy hurt. You were so hungry. You go get some food. Go get some of the munchies in. You can't be getting hungry on tree here. Absolutely can't go hungry on tree. It's like food is friend. Food is friend. I'm going to leave this bit till the end. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with that just yet. Mr. C to come home. Yeah, Mr. C is a chefy. You'll cook you something good to eat. He'll look after you. That's not long to your holiday. I'm sure Luna's on holiday soon. I'm sure I saw that somewhere. Not long. Get a wee holiday. Good wee break. You always need a wee good wee break here and there. Why are these so doubly? As of Saturday, tooth out Wednesday, trip to see fam for the next birthday. Nice. Yeah, it'll be good to get away, Luna. Get a wee break. We're the same though. We're going away 2 weeks time. We're away on holiday. Yeah, I mean, it's not really a holiday, but we will be away for a little break for us as well. I had to explain this to the new boss. I just like, what do you mean it's not like a holiday? I was like, yeah. It's not a conventional holiday, you know, where, you know, you take your neurotypical children out on a holiday and they can go have fun and you don't have to stress. I don't think they understood what I meant.
That's just
a stupid boulder.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A rock. A rock.
Hi, Kendo. I've returned. Needed some lunch. No worries, Ninja. Yeah, I definitely need to get the munchies in. Yeah, I mean, that'll do. I don't want to do much detail underneath. I don't think it's appropriate. I don't know what this person is going to be building underneath their build. So I'll put some little plinths in and stuff, add a little bit of copper, and that should do. If it was my own build, I'd arguably do a little bit more underneath. But I just don't know what they're going to be doing integration-wise with the rest of their build. I'm back! Welcome back, Kendall. Hi, Evie. Yeah, it's going. Things are going. It is going. Things are going. Things are going. The world haggises. Oh, she better. Hey, bro, what's up? Negro. You have some sore knees. Me too. I see what you did with your name as well. Fuck's sake, tree. In YouTube. Freaking chatters. You guys are the worst. You know that, right? Have some tea and a small break from yeah, absolutely, Ken. We gotta get away from the screen. Get away from the screen. Go chill out. Do your thing. Absolutely need to take a break. We all do sometimes. Especially if you've been looking at tech all day. Especially if you've been looking at tech all day. Alright, that's fine. I'm happy enough with that. That'll do. Right. That now. Now, I'm just assuming that this person might have a Lytra. Or a Happy Gast. Or something of that nature. Because what I'm thinking is here they could like actually have their Happy Gast land. Up here. And they could like land it here. And then they could walk into their base. So I was trying to make this as open as I could. Yeah, I was thinking ahead, like it could be like a little Happy Gas like sort of like thing. Where you kind of fly in, but I can't remember. There's obviously a mechanism you can kind of put here, but again, I'll leave that up to them. I'm not going to go overboard with all the details. But yeah. I tell you, no, too many important assignments to do. Too little time. Yeah, I know I know the feeling with that one. I know the feeling with that one. All right, you're going to get details later. You're going to connect in here. Ooh. I don't know who Karen's talking to, which is concerning. I don't know if she needs a hand. I wonder. Because I had my longest stream. Oh, how long did you go for, Kendorf? How long did you go for? What was your duration for today? Pop like that now. 2 hours. It's alright. Building you up for the big boy hours. To be fair, you don't have to stream for that long these days. It's just one of those things as a misconception with streaming. You absolutely do not have to stream for any longer than, you know, the kind of some of the hours that you've got. There's no need to. There's never a need to. It's Prismarine that I'm after. It's warped. That's where all the details start to come into it now. Wop, 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 wop. 6. Welcome on in. Thank you very much, fellows. Hello, hello, hello. This is where I wish I had the iron, the new copper fences / gates. Copper gates? Copper fences. Copper gates. What are they called? It's iron gates, right? Iron bars, copper bars. In there somewhere. Copper bars. I think they'd be a pretty nifty little addition, I think. See, around here I didn't do... I don't know if that's... See, the thing is I changed this up a little. Let me see. Would that look better? Yeah, much better. Lightning rods. Yeah, lightning rods, iron bars. Yeah, they're all getting obviously the new copper variants in them. I cannot wait. Yeah, it's going to be just a cool, cheeky little addition. And it's not a lot either. It's not even like it's a massive, massive thing that we're getting, but it is just a small little thing that we're going to get. It's just going to make a tiny little difference to like whenever we do our builds and stuff. Copper's definitely becoming much more relevant these days. I appreciate it, game. Appreciate it. But that's my one thing in Minecraft that like I do is I normally do building. Like this is my jam. I do enjoy survival and I do enjoy hardcore. Like those are 2 game modes that I do thoroughly enjoy though. But yeah, building I do probably enjoy a little bit more than other things. This is news to me. What? Iron bars? The iron fence things? Yeah, so these here, iron bars, are coming out. They're going to be copper bars. And they're going to come in all the different variants of copper and all the different oxidization levels. Same with like lanterns as well. So the lanterns, we're also going to have copper lanterns, copper torches. The lightning rods are going to be copper variants as well. There's going to be a ton of stuff. Jake, time to sub. Hey, nice job. Thank you, Jake. We appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for joining us on the YouTubes. But not the bars. Yeah, so the bars, another one to add on. Another one to add to the list of things to play around with. I'm still going to turn shaders off. It's a little bit easier with shaders on to do all this. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. How on earth can I integrate some blue around here? Here? Yeah, let's pop that in there. And go there and there. And then that, the equivalent to that is here. Yeah, I'll do that now. We'll add some details in here later. What shaders? So I'm using complementary shaders. This is probably 3, 6, 7 hours, Jake, to get this far. We've had 2 sort of 3-hour sessions making this. And 1 hour today so far, give or take. We've been about an hour, maybe less than an hour actually, probably 45 minutes. But yeah, give or take about 7 hours. It hasn't been dedicated build time. If I was doing this and not streaming, I think it would only have taken me like maybe 4 or 5 hours. But because I'm streaming at the same time and talking, it takes a little bit longer, Jake, than just building it. But yeah, game. The shaders I use are complementary shaders, which are these ones here. Complementary unbound, to be more specific. Those are the ones I use. I do like the BSL shaders; they're pretty good as well. But I've always kind of used complementary. I just think they look really, really nice. But I've played around with a few different shader packs though. It's just that one's always been one of my personal favorites. Right, I need to knock down inside here. Where inside here is the wall? Yeah, because the storage is only going to go 1, 2, 3, arguably. So I want the windows to go kind of there. Yeah, that would be all right. Oh, hang on, that's not right. How big can I make these windows? I only want them as small slits. So you're there, you're actually there. Okay, that's fine. So that would mean that I could go from here. Stuff like that. Oops. Not those. I think probably grates would be better. They're great. Yeah, not a fan of the grates either, to be fair, but they'll do. They'll do. I'm going past my level of building. Not at all, Jake. Jake, and I've told many people in here before, nothing I am doing is nothing that I can't teach anyone to do. I never classed myself as like a really good builder, but a lot of the skills and techniques is kind of just learned up from like other content creators and other friends, and kind of just been around the game for a while now. But yeah, if you have any questions, Jake, honestly, pal, you're always welcome to ask me. I'm always happy to answer questions from the community, and it's the only way we all get better as builders ultimately at the end of the day. So if you did have any buildy questions, not just me, but there's a few people in my stream on like Twitch and like TikTok and stuff like that. They've got a few friends in here that all kind of play and build as well. So I'm sure between myself or any other my sort of friends on the internet, we can give you maybe some suggestions or stuff for your builds if you got any questions. But I'm not too bad, friend. I'm all right. I'm all right. But to be fair, I'm actually kind of going a little bit too fast for today. I shouldn't really be building this fast. I should really take my time, but I already think that's too much. Hey, Maxwell's here. Whoa, that looks great. How are you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Yes, I still suck at building. I only make bunkers and hidden bases. There are a few of my mates are like that. There's a few people that we know in the community that specifically just do that as well. I mean, you don't have to be a good builder, though, as long as you're enjoying the game and you're playing how you want to play. I mean, just keep doing you, pal. Just keep doing you. Yeah, that's a bit nicer. Let's chuck these in here. A little detail underneath. I do enjoy survival, though. I think for me, Jake, one of the things I do enjoy is survival Minecraft. I'm able to explore the world and adventure around and kind of do my own little thing. That's still one of my favorite things to do, is to just play normal vanilla survival Minecraft. I don't like playing like modded packs and stuff like that. I don't really enjoy it all that much. I mean, I can do it. I just kind of prefer just playing normal out of the box and just going adventuring. That's still some of my favorite things to do in Minecraft. Words of wisdom. There's something, and there's certainly something. I need to fix all this wall. That's... all these blocks are wrong for some reason. I don't actually know why they're all wrong, but... You should be like that. You should be there, you should be there, you should be there. Yeah, this line shouldn't be here. What's beneath here? Oh, it's the line for the inside. Gotcha. That's why it looks funny. Creative equals creativity. It does help, I guess. It does help in some regard. I want to build something on that wall, so that's going to get left. I'm going to do something inside here, because I already have a window in here. I do have a window in here. Let's take this up here. Can we do something like this? Under, over. Tree, Kendall. We're getting there already. I wonder whether I should add those all the way around. Necro! Welcome on in with the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Martin! Hey, Martin. Necro, you changed your streaming name? Or am I just getting confused with somebody else? Oh, Mr. Jormungandr. How's it going, everyone? Hi, Martin. Welcome, Raiders, indeed. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. And Mr. Jormungandr. Hi, Yormy. Jormungandr. How's it going, friend? Hello, Raiders. This is looking cool, dude. Oh, thanks, Yerman. Tree, why is my OBS? Because when you raid Kendov, my chat is transferred over automatically. That's why you need to close your OBS. I mean, if you close OBS and open up OBS, it will clear the chat out. It comes up automatically when you raid to help with chatting when you raid out. Yes, name change since my last one. Yeah, I thought so, Necro. Yeah, as soon as I seen it pop up like Necro G Live, I'm like, that's a rebrand or a rename. I didn't want to guess at it, but yeah, it is. Yay, Yurman. Yeah, this is I was saying earlier, this is a Patreon build that we're doing. The person wanted a steampunk storage facility made from spruce, deep slate, sort of dark sort of block palettes, the copper variants. And I've just went through with some warp just to add with the blue and the green, because we don't have like copper variants and like the rods and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to use these, but yeah, just going around sort of adding a few more details in, just little bits and pieces here and there, just to kind of fill out the build. I've just got a couple little things down the bottom to do here. Some chimneys, some pipes and all that type of stuff. So I've got those to kind of add all in. Ennard, oh, thank you. And we're kind of getting there. So kind of baby steps. A steampunk, yeah, it's a steampunk factory. It's mainly the person that wanted this build for Patreon for their world is they wanted it to be a storage facility. So yeah, so we're about 7 hours in creative, just trying to make this. I don't think there's really much left to do. I think most of the palettes all in. We've got a little bit around the back, some chimney stacks and pipes and animation stuff to add in. So around here, for example, I've not added any details up here. So I'm going to just kind of work on that little bit next, and that'll somewhat connect it. I need to do something with that wall there. I need to do something here, but I think I'll add in some chimneys. That's going to be a landing platform for a ghast if they've got one. And then obviously the interior is all kind of ready for the interior storage facility, which we've not quite got to yet. But by the end of stream today, we'll have that finished. You absolutely have all that finished today. Let me take shaders off. Yeah, it shouldn't take us long. Shouldn't take us long. And we'll get it all done. But yeah, how's Yurman? And also, Nick, what are we doing today? Also, great again getting in Minecraft. Oh, thank you very much, Necro. Yeah, it was fun to be on Minecraft Live. Did you get seen on Minecraft Live? I was on Minecraft Live. Yeah, I appeared during the community pre-show. If any of you guys haven't seen it, you have to go over to the YouTube channel. How far am I into it? Actually, I actually never checked how far, what the timestamp is. So if you guys watch the YouTube, where's Minecraft? I'll get you the video actually if you guys haven't saw it. Where's the community pre-show thing? Minecraft community pre-show. We appeared let me just get the timestamp. 14 minutes and 25 seconds in. I'll go desktop if you guys haven't seen this. Here's me on Minecraft Live. Why did that not work? Where's TikTok? Can I change? Did the TikTok scene change? No, of course it didn't. Why is the TikTok scene not changing? I'm not sure why. You won't. Do people want to see it on TikTok? I can't actually show it on TikTok for some reason. It won't change. How do I change it on TikTok? Hang on 2 seconds, guys. You're going to see something really weird. I don't know why it's not changing. There's my TikTok overlay. Display capture. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Let me go back to game. I didn't update it for some reason. I'll pause my music as well. If you guys haven't seen it, blink and you'll miss it, but... So just after the pictures, so after this one and this one, me, me. Yeah, so we're 14 minutes and 25 seconds in on the pre-show, where it's my little build here. There's me. So yeah, you appeared on Minecraft Live, which is pretty cool. It was only for like 3 seconds or something, but we still made it. We still made it. So still pretty cool. Anyways. I need to... Yeah, my TikTok scenes are messed up today. I don't know why it's not connecting. Yeah, there you go. If anyone hadn't seen it. So yeah, we appeared on Minecraft Live. It's pretty cool. I'll see if I can... I'll do this part. Can I share with a timestamp? Start there. Copy. Yeah, so it's that link there. For anyone on Twitch, if you're on TikTok, it's that one there. 3 seconds is better than none. Exactly, Penny. Exactly, Penny. We'll take it. We'll take it. Definitely one thing off the bucket list in regards to Tree's Minecraft content creation career is making it onto Minecraft Live. So, what next? We'll get onto the main show one day, or appear more in the community show, right? Right. Well, we'll host it next time, like AIMSy did, or Tubbo. We'll get there when we've got our millions and millions of followers. We'll make it there one day, right? Can't wait for it to be done, right? To build. Oh yeah, pretty much nearly done now. Nate, nearly done. Just got a little bit to go. We're just doing all the last final details of that. The underground whole cult's houses for custom medieval gothic meets horror with the power of creative. Ooh, very nervous. They started talking. I mean, I can't obviously speak for Tubbo. I don't know the kid, but it depends what he does normally. I can't imagine he would be nervous. He speaks on stream all the time, like, you know. It is obviously a more of a professional setting, and obviously he's got to partly watch what he's saying. So if you're not obviously, you know, usually in a professional setting with your job, but I don't know what he does for a living. I've got no idea, so I can't speak on his behalf if he was nervous. I've got no idea, but thank you very much for sharing the TikTok live. That idea was excited because it was something he'd dreamed of. Yeah, definitely excitement, because you would absolutely be excited to have an opportunity to be on, you know, the platform that, you know, it not made you, but a platform that Tubbo's basically spent like his entire life, you know, as an element of his, you know, Minecrafting journey. To have an opportunity to sort of spend time on there, it's a great accomplishment. So, I absolutely. But you can definitely tell he was excited. That is for sure. But good for him. Good for him. That's what it's all about. That's what it's definitely all about. If you're not excited, then you're probably not doing it right. Yeah, definitely excitement. To be the first to play the upcoming content. Yeah, to be kind of there. I'm excited for the new update. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier, Penny. Also, thanks for the heart me as well, Penny. We were talking about it earlier in the stream, actually. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. I think there's a few bits of the update, especially the Copper Age update, that I'm somewhat more excited for. The Copper update for me is probably specifically the thing I'm most excited for. The Mount one that's obviously coming out, yeah, sure. It doesn't really interest me that much like the Nautilus and stuff. As I've always said with any update, what interests me the most is new blocks to build with. Being a builder, it's just the thing that I am more interested in. So for me personally, yeah, I'm obviously naturally going to be more excited for whenever we get new blocks. So the Copper Age for me was always going to be one that I prefer. But this is the thing, they're going to make the build, they're going to make these things for their global audience and whatever features they feel like it'll be appropriate to them at the time. So yeah, the Copper Age one I am definitely somewhat more excited for, just naturally because I like all the building blocks. Yeah, my daughter's keen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll be whoever the different audiences, age demographic, whatever. Some people will like it, and yeah, some people will love it. But I think that that's the joy of Minecraft. It's so versatile, and it's basically fit for a global audience, and that's what makes it so appealing. About the knowledge for underwater terraforming and builds. Yeah, I think the conversation we had, Luna, obviously you were in a group chat with a gang, so you probably have a few of the guys in your chat as well. Maybe you guys got talking about it. The only thing that was kind of brought up when we were streaming it was how does it make a Nautilus, or sorry, how does it make a conduit? Like, why couldn't we have just done that before with a conduit? And I was like, I can understand that argument actually, yeah. Because we had a conduit anyway that would allow us to do it, so the Nautilus just lets us move about, and it's like, oh, that's a fair point. So the Nautilus, I'm like, yeah, cool. I need to play with it. I like anything. You just have to play with it, and you know, I'm sure ideas will flow aplenty once we actually get our hands on these things, like it always does. Like it always does. Once we get our hands on it, we can actually play with it. I'll be changing out. Have Gavin but happy guess. Yeah, exactly, Luna. Exactly that. I'll just play. Everyone's gonna have their own different way of like using it. Hey, kick a kick. Hi again. Still cool. Still cool. That has not changed. The cool factor has still remained, Kex. Alright, I think that's most of it all in. So now it's just some exterior details. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to add some pipes on the build somewhere. I don't really think we've got to do much at the front. there's not really much space to add many else. I mean, we could arguably add a pipe out the top here that goes round and down. Minigames. Oh, the mini games for sure. The spear and jousting and dueling people is going to be amazing. So how does it feel to be Minecraft famous? I bet it's gone to your head. Oh yeah, I can't fit through doors, Daddy Bones. My ego is so big now that I can't fit through houses and like doors in my room. Burke can only specifically Burke can only address me now as Corrupted Tree as featured on Minecraft Live. So my name's specifically changed as well. How people address me's changed. Oh, definitely got to my head. No, I'm still the same old me. I'm the same old me. Nothing's changed. As I kind of expected it to. I think Gandhi put it one way as like, you need to be prepared. I'm like, all right, cool. But no, we didn't really have an influx of like followers, or I've not had an influx of like people on like YouTube subscribing. Like nothing's really like at all changed. So just the same old tree, same old me. Same old me. Must be hard for you. You have such a big ego. Oh, unbelievable, Maxwell. Yeah. Nah, not at all. Actually, for me, it's. I think Karen would sum it up quite well. Like Karen couldn't understand why I wasn't. She couldn't understand why I wasn't as excited for it as what I maybe should have been. It was obviously super cool and it was awesome, and you know it's definitely one ticked off the bucket list that I'll never ever top. But yeah, it certainly it is what it is. It's a really cool opportunity, and I feel no different about it. I feel indifferent about it. Let's make a pipe. Let's make a pipe. Um, I just don't like the corners, how they connect. Damn square game. Trying to make circles with squares. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Just right here. Being cool has its downsides too, because once it gets so cool, it'll almost explode. Exactly, Kicks. Can't be too cool. You've got to draw a line on the cool. Anyways, would Albert Einstein win, or a slime that can split one more time? Oh, Albert Einstein would win every time. Every time. Right? Mangrove roots. So I'm trying not to go too nuts with this, but that should drip, right? Yeah, it does drip. Lovely stuff. Too smart? Yeah, too smart. Exactly that. The man is too smart. So I do want to put a pipe here, but I don't know what it would connect to. That's my only consideration, is if I do a pipe here. Ah, should have moved it over a little bit. I did want it to connect here, but we can work that out. We'll fix all that later. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Gotta fly for now. See you later, tree. Bye, bad moon. Catch you later, dude. Catch you later. What's it? Oh yeah, trapdoors. So we want to do a little different thing here. Do we want to do it here? Yeah, we do. What? Oh. Something like that. We need to add some stairs in here. I haven't done a good enough job adding in the stairs. We need to add the stairs. Okay, what I'm saying might be weird, but the worst combo for regular day life must be constipation plus short-term memory loss. Yeah, I mean, that certainly would be a bit of a shitter. That definitely would be a shitter. You're welcome, guys. Something like that. Tree did a thing! You did a thing! What did you do? You did a thing. What's your thing? You did a thing. What is the thing? What is the thing? Thing, the thing, thing, thing. Connect that into there. That's the supporting beam. And these go around here. Oh no, do they? Hmm. Good night, gamer. Good night to you too. Good night to you too. A pipe coming out the top. I'm not sure where to connect it in here though. I wonder if I put a chimney stack in the middle that goes all the way up and through. So you do all the copper variants. So you start with... Oh, what could we do here? I've got a funny idea. I know what we could do. If we do... What's normally the roof color? Do we normally do... What's the color I've been doing? I've been doing... Oh, I've been doing blue to orange. So we'll do... Let me sort these out. Waxed. We could do this. Where's the middle? Is that the middle? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're the middle. Or do I want to do this? No, because then you wouldn't be able to see all the storage facility at the bottom. No, I'm not going to do this. The idea is you want to be able to see all the storage quite clearly. You don't want to put a big furnace in the middle. Stand up. Wait up. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool, Mr. Kendolf. Oh, I'm in the wrong place here. And you'll get into it now, kind of. When you start doing and playing about all this type of stuff, man, it's when content creation gets really fun. Because you then start to experiment with all the possibilities of, you know, all these different types of like load screens, and it really opens up the world of possibility, man, to what, you know, the endless amount of things that you can obviously do with like Twitch streaming, like from intros and scenes, and yeah, it really gets you into it. What was I doing? Campfire. It's good fun. I started to use mix up. Yeah, that's it. Just every stream you do, you should always aim to do one thing better. That's always the rule of thumb I had when I started streaming, was every single time you stream, always aim to do one thing better than the last stream. Particularly when you're starting out and streaming. Every stream that you should do, always evolve and always get better. Whether it's better audio or, you know, just literally anything. Just always focus on doing one thing better than your last stream. And then continually make it better and better and better. It takes time, but it unveils great opportunity at the same time. You'll always learn. You'll always learn. That's the one thing I enjoyed about Twitch when I first started. Managed to stream and got a total of 0 viewers over 6 hours. Penny, don't worry. Me too. I average less than a viewer per stream on TikTok. It's really difficult. It's really demoralizing, but I probably would say if you're starting to stream on TikTok, fine. Just know that even I myself, I think the most viewers I've ever peaked at on a TikTok live stream is like 9, maybe 10 if I'm lucky. So streaming on TikTok is hard. I use it mainly as a discoverability tool. To people to find my content quickly for the time that they're in, and then hope they convert into Twitch, which is my preferred platform for streaming, or even YouTube. I don't use TikTok to grow an audience on. For Minecraft streaming, it's very rare, if not impossible, unless you're already like a well-known person in the community, to grow on that platform. So yeah, don't worry about it. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and you'll find your people, Penny. You will find your people. It's just TikTok is a lot harder to grow on. If I was to make an honest suggestion, I think you'd be better to stream on Twitch or YouTube. Particularly Twitch, I would say. Twitch is more aligned with those values, and it's the reason why I stream on Twitch and have done for 5 years now, is because of the opportunity I have to chat with others. TikTok, you might struggle. I mean, you will struggle. You might not. You know, it's just about growth and making content that obviously people will engage with. So I can't say that it's not possible, but I've definitely, from my own experience, would certainly say it is not easy. And I think I don't even know what my average is on TikTok streaming, but it's not a lot. It is not a lot. So definitely don't take it too harsh on yourself, because you're not the only one. To manage both Twitch and also creates a lot of noise. I got you. Yeah, I certainly, for Twitch is pretty good. I think I've averaged on Twitch about 25 to 20 viewers on Twitch for quite a while now. It's been pretty consistent, if I'm honest. So yeah, I much prefer to stream on Twitch. I got a lot of friends on here that I've built up over 5 years, so definitely my preferred platform. Yeah, honestly, Kix, yourself and Penny have been regulars on TikTok. I think there's the Honored one. Spill's been on there quite a fair little bit. That's where Kendov came from. Yeah, there's been a fairly large community of people from TikTok, but they're not here all the time. They kind of like drop in and out, and it's kind of somewhat inconsistent. But I don't do this for a living, so for me, I just don't care. If people want to drop in, they can drop in. If they can't make it, they can't make it. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's how I treat it. Well, at least I try to. At least I try to treat it like that. I don't know if I want to do all this copper. I think I'll change it up. I wanted to do it the dark. I don't. It's not that I don't like the bright copper, but gotta go see you later, alligators. No worries, Kegs. Catch you later. Kegs? Kegs. Kegs. Whoa, I just realized the inspiration image is gone. Probably because you're almost done, right? Yeah, I'm pretty much finished now. There's not much left to do. Today was basically me just churning out the last little details of it. I'm pretty happy with what I've got so far. I'm going to spend basically, well, now, I was going to say 8 o'clock, basically till now, just kind of wrapping up some of the last little bits and pieces. But yeah, I'm pretty settled with the build. So what I'm going to do is just going to finish up this build for the last couple of hours tonight. Is we're going to focus on the storage facility and then any additional pipe work and stuff that we want to integrate into the build. I'll do that, adds into that. That's all pretty much finished. There's a pipe there. There's a cog there. So again, from the outside. Again, just adds that little bit of detail as a pipe that kind of runs out the back there. You've got a cog that connects up to this one here. So the cogs are all in. So it's kind of just adding the little bits consistently, just to kind of add and make it come alive a little bit. I would like a couple more pipes somewhere on the build. On the front, I'm not too sure where though. Because if you add it into the front, I've got smoke here. I wonder if I add a chimney here. Yeah, I think up there would be quite nice actually. What was I looking for? Observers. Nope. Oh, cauldrons. That's what I was looking for. Uh-huh. Let's add one here, actually. Oops. And then dispenser. Yeah, I think it's a dispenser that I normally do. And then try what you call it. Campfire. God, there you go. Jesus, I struggled there for words. How are you? You good? Bad? Yeah, good. I am good. Okay, just adding these little bits. Little chimney looking doofers. Oh, hey, Ben. It's a steampunk storage system, and we're just getting on the last little bit leg now. We're just adding a lot of the sort of final details in, like just like tiny little chimneys, like a more of a hopper sort of cauldron sort of chimney, adding some pipes, another chimney at the top. So just kind of adding the last little details here, Ben, on the outside before we kind of move to the inside of the build. But I think even when you turn like shaders and stuff on, yeah, I think it's looking all right. Do you remember me, Suzanne? I do. You keep asking me every single time you join. I do. I don't have a million people chatting and viewing, so I remember everyone that talks in my chat. It's not often that I don't remember anyone. I am fully aware of most people that come and say hi in my streams because that's the joy of being a small content creator. I have the ability to get to know a lot of people in the Twitch space, which is pretty cool. Thanks, Ben. I appreciate your feedback, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's a bit nicer. I sent you a link in my DMs to YouTube on mistakes to avoid when streaming. Oh, nice, got you. Cheers, Seamus. Cheers, Seamus. Oh, is that too much? May even just be alright like that. Yeah, it's just tiny, tiny little details. It's nothing like crazy now. Like all these small things just kind of add up. Poo? No one saw it. Cubby hole. That's good. We can use that for storage. Barrels and stuff can come on the outside here. Barrels all in there. I'm not wanting to put anything here because I know specifically that's where the storage is going to go, so I don't want to touch that wall. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. The only bit I'm a little bit not too sure on is these bits. I don't think I'm going to be that bothered about it. I think that the back's the back. The back is the back of a build. And I say I don't want to touch it too much because behind here, well, inside that wall is going to be the storage facility. So I don't want to like put windows and stuff on it. It just wouldn't make sense to. Yeah, we'll just connect them in with something to kind of fill out the gap a little bit. Exactly. Upgraded netherite gear. Look at you upgraded netherite gear. Ooh. I'm more than just my usual stuff. Look at you go, eh? Look at you go. I think on wilderness, I'm again. Luna knows this. I don't think I've touched a piece of netherite armor at all. I just don't bother anymore. Sorry, did Luna give random advice? Luna giving random advice? No. No, I don't believe it for a second. I don't know. I have no idea what they're talking about. Hey, Rose. Hang on. Rose Harry. Do I know that name? Hi, welcome on in. It's a full name. I don't think it's a Twitch name. Rose. Hippie Rose, maybe? Appreciate stopping on by the YouTubes though, Rose. Hope you're having a lovely night. Right, I'm done. I think I'm just going to move on to interiors now. Right, we've got 2 hours to do interiors. We can definitely do this in 2 hours, right? Right. Have it disabled mob spawning. Come to think of it, I haven't seen any mob spawn, yeah. Oh, Poopsie! There we go. I knew it was like a name that I recognized somewhere from somewhere on the internet. Hi, Poopsie Ruru. Hiya. I knew I recognized the name. I don't know where the name was. It was in there somewhere. Yeah, mobs should be turned off because I believe I've got it in peaceful mode. So no mobs should be spawning at all. Right, I'm going to stop recording there because that's all the exterior done. I can put a wee video together now for that. Right, let's do all the outsides. Let's go, what, barrels. This is where I'm excited for copper chest. I went to the wrong kind. Oh no, you're all good. It just popped up with like Rose, and I was like, I'm sure. Like even the surname, I somewhat recognize somewhere. I was like, I think I know that name from somewhere. Like as soon as it popped up, I was like, Hey, Poopsie though. Hope you're all right. Hope you're good. 3 videos the other day. One was telling people that they were changing how to get affiliate and partner. Not true. 2 was saying the best way to grow is to stream 7 days a week. No. And another was saying you need to stream the most popular thing on Twitch. No. The best thing is not to stream the popular stuff on Twitch. To stream in categories that are smaller and you're more likely to have discoverability in those categories. Streaming variety to hit across multiple different magnitudes of games. Yeah, multiple categories. Don't stream 7 times a week. You should be creating more content on other platforms instead of streaming. So it should be TikTok Shorts, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. Should be pretty much the other 60% of your day, with streaming only being like 30 to 40%, if that. Absolutely. And then yeah, the whole, like, the first one's interesting. They are changing affiliate and partner. Of course they are, but that's just, you know, how to get them. They're changing, it's like you only have to stream so many days a month now or something. And the partner one, I think, was the affiliate one now, Luna. You get the sub ability straight away, but you can only withdraw money from it when you get to affiliate eventually or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, well, and then there's also that too. Just be you. Just create content, have fun. Just create content and have fun. That'd be the big one. Create content and have some fun. Have some fun with your friends. Here we go. Stone cutters. Blast furnaces. Cauldrons. Stone cutters. Copper rods. Where's the honey blocks? There you go, beehives. Exactly all of those things, Luna. The people just simply overcomplicate it these days. I mean, it just depends what your end goals are, I suppose, but... that explains why I don't see your channel emojis. Yay, that'll be it. Hmm. No one needs to know that I spent a hot minute trying to do that. Why was I struggling so hard with that? Bad Moon's back! Bad Moon is back! Put some green on it, make it look a bit sexier, eh? It's coming along now. Once you start to add all the little sort of nooks and crannies and little details and lights and stuff, it's now going to start to pop a little bit. But I just want to go around and just detail it up a bit. Spruce pressure plate. Lovely. Here. There. Where else have we got doors? There. Then our doors. Hey Tree, do you remember me? Ah, it's been a hot minute. How did Yorik Vide. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask my friend Luna Cupcake, Yorik, if they maybe remember who you are. Yorik, like a little blue fox is like their emote. Doesn't ring any bells, like does not ring any bells. Hi Yorik. I could never forget you, friend. Never forget my little Yorik. Absolutely not. Just say, yo, Rick. Yo, Rick. True. It would work. Yorick. Everyone say hi to Yorick on TikTok. Because Yorik's cheating on Twitch tonight. Yorik's cheating on Twitch. That's exactly what's happening right now. There's something happening that we need to address. As Yorick is not on Twitch tonight. He's on TikTok. So if you secretly want to message and DM Yorick, you're not going to find him on Twitch anymore. He's apparently now part of the new Twitch gang, the cool gang. Right, Yorick? Just doxing him in now, eh? Forgot that's where his secret fan club is. I'll do. There we are. Hi, Yorick. Yorick. He's in the wilderness part of the minute. Cheated on me, avoiding helping me out. He would never. He would never. I would never believe Yorick would ever do such a thing. Never, ever. Right, Yorick? You would never. Yorick is an absolute delight of a human being. You would never do that to his friends, you know. Hi, Suzanne. Bye, Suzanne. So if Rick rolls, does that roll Rick or Rick roll? Who knows? Either way, he's never going to give you up. He's never going to let you down. He's just going to Rick roll you. Sounds. Rick rolls the Rick roll, which rolls Rick, which summons a Rick, a rock that makes Rick roll. I couldn't have said it better myself. Could not have said it any better myself. It's glow lichen. Just adding on to the lighter tones of brick. Just to give it a little bit of more natural lighty light. Especially when you look at it through the night. It should just give a little bit more light to it. If we do, what's it time? Time set night. Yeah. The only thing I've noticed is that inside the tower is quite dark. There you go, that's better. At least now it's like sufficiently lit up. So from a distance, the prominent factor is the chimney at the top. Because I obviously got shroom lights all the way around the sort of the base of that. Nice. Let's get rid of these. It's a bit big, this one, just to kind of zap. We'll use our tool. We'll use a tool. We'll use a Yorick, a useful tool. Love you, Yorick. Alright, that'll do it. I'm not a tool. I said a useful tool, Yorick. You're a very useful tool. We love you. Oh, I should put some of these on chains. That'd be smart. What's it with kids and going to bed and sleep? Hang on. What is with kids and going to bed and sleep? Like, not sleeping would be the one I would agree with. What's with kids going to bed and not sleeping? I have a regular occurrence of that in my household. Yeah, not sleeping. Yeah, exactly. That's my number one conundrum in my household is like, no matter how much you tell them, like, you know, if you go to sleep, you know, you will feel naturally better in the morning. But no, they still refuse and they will remain to stay up as late as they want. I'm just like, all right, well, don't say I didn't warn you. And then I wake up grumpy and I'm like, well, Dad told you so. Alright, I think that's most things in. So let's start in the main storage hall. So this is going to be in the main storage hall, so let's get all the chests in here. How long have I got? About an hour and a half to finish this. Oh, crumbs, man. Right, let's go. Let's try and make it copper golem friendly as well. Let's try and make it copper golem friendly. Playing Lego. Oh, that's not too bad then. If they're playing Lego, that's fine. We can we're cool with that. I'm alright with kids playing Lego. See how we can do these though. And we want to try and make it as copper friendly as possible. Copper friendly. Copper golem friendly, rather. Oh no, I didn't. No. Alright, done with the outside. I think I'm pretty much done with the outside, yeah. Now it's just a case of trying to... I mean, and then they can arrange this themselves later. I mean, there's nothing stopping them from doing this bit themselves, like rearranging a lot of the furniture here, because yeah, a lot of this is just then down to personal preference, what they want for like storage and stuff, and you know, having it kind of go all the way around here and also this wall and this wall, you're getting a fairly big chunk of storage facility, fairly big chunk of storage. Do you like Pringles? Love Pringles. Favorite is prawn cocktail Pringles. To be specific. Texas barbecue. I can jump on board with that. I can jump on board with that. Yeah, Pringles is just an absolute pinnacle of like crisps in the UK. Oh. 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 Whoops. I took out my doors. So wax copper doors. These ones. I'll do. Yeah, and what I want to do is I probably want to make a couple things in the middle here. Our little zones for adding stuff in. We'll make all that together. Once I had a diary, it said, "Do not touch without my permission." Never wrote it again. There, stifler for rules. You go to anime ones. What? Why are people like this? The answer is no, Mr. Pringle. I say TikTok tries my patience sometimes. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. This'll do. Right, let's go barrels at the front doors. No, we'll do barrels in the middle. Oh, workstations. Right, we're looking for all the workbenches now that you typically have in a normal storage facility. I think they're all down here somewhere. Where the earth are they? Here somewhere. There they are. Smithing. Anvil, composter, smokers, that one, blast furnace, cartographer, fletching table. Also, we got that we can chuck in here that kind of works quite well. We just want something to kind of fill in the spaces that you would kind of traditionally use. Yeah, because enchant table, it's not really a storage hall like that. You got a loom. Loom would go in here. Get a wee furnace set up. You never can't go wrong. Frames. I'll do. Just little workbenches. Storage predominantly all the way around. A little floor space here. I'm going to do more storage, but I'm going to create sort of a little rack for them. So if you do spruce and stairs. What other kind of free things are we just kind of kicking about? Like, I mean, we obviously got like this, but what else would kind of sit on these? There's like objects that you would typically find on them just sitting about. Candles, I guess. Plant pots. You probably want to have your beacon out, right? No, probably not. Oh, you'd have shulkers, I suppose. So you'd have some shulker things. I wonder if we swap these out for like a shulker bench. So as if you're transitioning from your storage, you'd have these set up here to kind of fill up, and then when you're ready, you kind of take them out. Yeah, something like that, that'll do. How do you plan at building stuff and all the details inside a build? I don't. There's no plan. Like, all of this ETH is just me just winging it. Genuinely just 100% winging it. There's certain things, like obviously with a storage hall, that I would like to have. Like, you have your distinguished sort of storage facility around the back, which is fine. You typically want to have storage out and about to kind of get things that are not required bigger. So here, just one little chest here could just be for copper or tools or something. And then you might want to have like places for just storing like your shulkers. So when you're transitioning your stuff from here, you might want to put them in the shulkers as like a temporary storage or a housing place. So I'm kind of just thinking about, if I was making a storage facility, what things would I technically have in it? And I think that's pretty much everything I would have. I don't know. There's probably a few more things I'd add, but yeah, I think for the most part, that's pretty much it. I think, and I mean, there's probably more. I mean, there's probably lots more things I'd like to add in here, but I just don't want to go over the top. Because obviously it's not my build, so I don't want to go crazy. But yeah, no, honestly, no plans. Like, genuinely, 100% no plans. It could be like swords and shields and stuff. Like the copper golem head. That one could very well be. I definitely didn't mean it like that. Definitely did not mean it like that if it is. Alright. Oh. I always mess these up. A little protection around the outside. So you can't fall in. Right, like same again up here. Oh, so that's how to fix the problem with corner trapdoors. I would have probably immediately tried to find another way. Oh, yeah, that's just a nice way of being able to go around and kind of create just little corners from them. You just kind of go on the other side of it, and it just makes it look like a sort of a protective barrier. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Nice little simple solution. As Tree would always say, solutions, not problems. some of my friends in trapdoors. I made a little boat out the trapdoor to come back next morning. All the trapdoors are flipped. Oh yeah. I am that person. I am the one that's likely going to do that to you as well. If I see a few trapdoors in a build, I am genuinely in 100%. I am that guy. There's been a few people see trolley tree like that. Confession clipped it maybe over a year ago, but I knew I'd get you to confess. Oh no, I said it out loud, Luna. Ah well. Ah well, that's it. My reign of terror is now over. Everyone now knows it's me. Unbelievable. The audacity. The audacity. Bro, you still not done by now? Just finishing. Yeah, we're just doing the interior storage now, just having a wee yap game. Yeah, so we've got the bottom floor done. We've got the exterior all done, all the details. Everything's done on the outside now. Pipes, chimneys, stuff like that. Lower ground floor storage is now in, and then we're just kind of just dabbling around the top bit now. So just a wee bit to go, just covering a couple of rooms. But yeah, we'll be done tonight. We've only got 45 minutes left to get this finished, so no rush. We've got 45 minutes to finish, so all the time in the world. All the time in the world. And I'm even future-proofing this for our little copper golem friends. Who would have thought it? Tree future-proofing a build. I'll do. This bit's a bit more awkward though. I'm going to go in regards to storage rules at this point. Most of it I've tried to make it so they're copper golem friendly and only have them too high. I'm not going to bother with these ones. No gonna bother. It's kind of funny that the word awkward is spelled a little awkward. Tree with your nether portal if you're going to make a glass effect under it. I'm happy to supply the glass. Yeah, if you can get the glass for it, Kendall, that'd be great. And then my plan is to pretty much look at that build pretty much this week, actually. My goal for today was just to get rid of this build. It was kind of dragging on a little bit, so I just want to get this build finished, Kendall. But yeah, it should be my next priority is to get that done. It's out here. Oh. There it is. Ooh, the barrels that look like a Welsh dresser. Mm-hmm. All the ideas. All the ideas. Just trying to fill the gaps. It's a storage house, so I've got to give this person as much storage as I possibly can. I don't think they'll ever fill this goddamn place, but we're definitely giving them all the storage in the world right now. Please don't sue me. Oh, if we are. Nah, no need to. Anything I do here is free for you guys to use. If you guys want me to zoom in and take pictures, you're more welcome to ask. Always happy to go into a bit more detail with these things. If you guys want to see anything again, please just ask. Because I'm that type of guy. That type of guy. Is that the outside? Yeah, that's the outside. We can't put one there. You could argue to put one there. Nah, you're fine. Fine, 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 fine. I'm going to put one here, though. I'm actually going to get rid of these. And here, we're going to do there and there. Have a little showcase here of armor stands. Couple armor stands in that bit. Make it look a little bit nice. Make it look a bit nice. Right, got these bits to add. How are we going to make this look sexy, if at all? Sure. 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 Spray house. The questionable diorite ceiling of alternative polish. Oh, maybe a minute. Hang on. I did double chest with strip logged pillars between, then leaves as a top row. But after that, I got stuck. So my storage is a rectangle room with chests in it. And a questionable diorite ceiling of alternative polished and unpolished, which unfortunately came out looking like asbestos office tiles. Nice. And you've just given me some great ideas to make it less of a boring room. There we go. It's all about the progression and baby steps. Cause that's what we're here for. We all learn from each other. I mean, that's one of the big things. Is just kind of being around people that you kind of see what they're doing, see what builds they've got, and you learn so much from just simply just being around other people in Minecraft. Like that for me is one of the biggest things you'll learn is just like being in SMPs and stuff is just so helpful. You'll learn so much just from being in these simple servers and learn a lot about yourself and see what other techniques and stuff are possible. It's cool, right? It's very cool. You don't really notice it. I think that'll do. All the walls are covered in chests. All the bottom walls are covered in chests. You're all lit up. You don't need anything up here. So we'll go this lower ground floor first. This one, we need to make it into something very, very specific. I'm thinking bookshelves because you'll need a place to store books and enchanting gear. So let's go for a little sort of book room setup. Let's go an enchanting table. Let's go chests. Ender chest. I actually didn't put an ender chest downstairs, actually. Let's do barrels. I need an ender chest downstairs. You need an ender chest kind of every other place. Put one here. Probably put one down here. Usually want it near a front door because as you're going out, yeah, I'll put it. I don't want to put it in front of that. Put it here. I normally have one in like every room, so at least you kind of have access to it because you always need one. Come out by. It looks like a winter's gonna come on to buy a wand or something. After you're done with this build. After this build, we're going to be moving on to Wilderness SMP. We've got that base to finish. We're pretty much nearly finished it. We're just doing interiors, so literally just doing what I'm doing right now, just on my Wilderness base. So I have somewhat of a plan for my Wilderness base, and that's going to be basically the stream content for the next sort of week or so. Sort of 3 weeks or so. I'm really keen to get my Wilderness base finished. I want to move on. There's things I want to do, and I need to get my Wilderness base done. So that's the plan. That is the plan. I don't really want a full enchanting setup. Doesn't really interest me all that much. But I'm gonna try and get something going. And however it works, works. No worries, Eve. Catch you later, dude. Or can we put the book under the floor? My enchanting table. I've no idea. I'm just gonna turn it into like a little book corner, a book nuke. Yeah, actually, I'm not that fussed about it actually being functional, but you can imagine like in here there would be, you know, a place for you to come and grab your stuff. Oh no, I can't do that there. Yeah, I can. That works. As long as it has enough books near it, it still works. Yeah. Skylight. I know I could do. Skylight. Nah. Do that. We got chests. Chuck some of them in now. Yeah, it's meant to be there. Yeah, of course it's meant to be there. 100% meant to be there. Like this. This is all meant to be here. It's all meant to be here. Yep, just as Tree meant it. Just as he meant it to be. Always mess these up. Pull up in the flower garden. I was like, this is a rocker now. It's a feature. It's a feature. That's what we call it these days. It's a feature. It's always meant to be there. It's just part of the game. Crafting table in the middle. Yep, that'll do. Last one down here. Whee. You know what I've just remembered? I've not hit record for that entire thing. Ah, man. I'm the worst. I am the worst. And I'll never learn either. I'll never learn. Like ever. Like I think my content creation journey in my life is never going to be better because I just keep forgetting all the time. YouTube would have captured it. Yeah, it would capture it, but yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I don't like that there. Pop that up there. Pop you up there. Ah, goodness. Every time without fail, I always don't. I'm not. I may as well hit record now. There's not much left. I just don't know. Like sometimes I wonder where my brain goes when I'm building, like because it genuinely doesn't think what it's doing most of the time. I'll do a storage wall. Plod! How's it going? It's Plod. How's it going, guys? Hello, hello, hello. How are you all? Plod, I've done something bad. I've not been recording. I have forgotten. As per usual. Plod. Hope you're keeping well, friend. I don't think I've seen you in a wee while online. I've not had a chance to drop by and say hello. Hope you're keeping well. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you, Bad Mood. Thank you, Kendall. Yes, we can welcome in Plod. And their community. Well, if anyone's new here, my name is Tree, and you've currently caught me working on a Patreon build request from one of my Patreon members. It's a 32 by 32 steampunk project. Yeah, it's been a wee while. Same, I've not even had a chance to drop by your stream as well. Normally I get a chance, but being super busy of late. But yeah, I'll just zoom out. I'll show you guys. I'll put some shaders on to make it look a bit sexier for you all. But yeah, this is what we're currently working on. This is a steampunk storage facility. The block palette that was requested was spruce, deep slate, tough, and copper variants is like the primary block palette that they wanted. So I think we've kind of managed to get most of those colors in, I think. Yeah, so we went for like sort of like these different like chains. It's not chains, but cogs, pipes, observatories, towers, chimneys, all the sort of details on the outside. There's a few details like the paths and stuff go around the back. Some limited details on the back. A little happy gas sort of landing spot potentially. And then we'll just be working on the interior today. We're just making sort of a lot of the storage facility. 'Cause it is going to be a storage hall, so we're going to make a storage facility. So we're just going to make these 2 rooms at the moment, sort of on this little deck. And then we've just done our little enchanting sort of book room. And when you guys came in, Plod, we're just wrapping up this little room at the bottom. And then we've got a little room at the top to do. And that's kind of us for this build. So yeah, it's been pretty good. But yeah, Plod, I hope you have a lovely stream. If you do have a minute to tell us when you're streaming next, if you've got a schedule, you know we're going to be streaming next, or even what you were doing today, be sure to plug yourself in the chat. And I think we're giving yourself a little shout out. Or if we give Plod a little shout out, yeah, to wee links. There's a wee link not there. Let's do it again. Plod. And tell us when you're all going to be live next. Eve Wheat and that lady who arrived on the vet in the gas room was like, I forgot my dog, and then they go back and get her dog. So it's not the funniest mistake. You've never forgotten to bring your dog when you go to the vet. That is true, yeah. Cors, error 302, raid message not copied. Uh-oh. No worries, Cors. Cors, thanks for coming across on the raid today, pal. Hope you're alright. Yeah, the place where you store your steampunks. Exactly. That's where we're going to just wrap it up just now, and then we're going to move on to our base as featured on Minecraft Live. We're going to go get that finished at the for the rest of this month. So we'll spend a little bit of time today getting this one done for our Patreon, but we are pretty much going to be on to our Wilderness SMP base after tonight. So we need to get that done. It's a pretty cool build, and I'm really keen to get it finished. So that's what we're going to hopefully move on to very soon. Should be live again next Monday. There we go. 7 PM UK time, or just before. Internet was dodgy here today, so hopefully we'll be next week. There you go, guys. If you don't check out Plod, go boop the little button. They were obviously playing Minecraft just like a bit like ourselves. And if you get an opportunity to go say hello, please go support our friends of the internet. We all greatly appreciate it if you do get the chance. Yeah, Plod. That's what we're doing today. We're doing a little bit of a build to give away to somebody, one of my Patreon members. So we're getting there. I mean, it's just baby steps, and I'm not the best at interiors. I'd definitely call myself more of an architecture guy. But we're I'm making it work. I think a little bit. Oh, maybe not. See, I could do like carpets and plants and stuff, but I don't know if Nate would want carpets and plants. I'll probably leave all the carpets and plants to him. I'm not gonna intrude on the carpeting and the planting. How do I get upstairs again? Oh, it's around here. There you go, last little one to go. No worries, Maxwell. Sadly got to go. I might come back later. Yeah, I'll be streaming for like another 40 minutes maximum. I say we normally finish at like 10 o'clock, especially on a work week. Oh, yeah. We were just talking about that Plod with the Copper Age. I'm so excited for all the Copper variants, just naturally being a builder in Minecraft. So when it comes to a lot of the Copper variants that we're going to get, I love the shelves. Oh, absolutely. I think the shelves are just going to add so much more like little details, either for storage capacity, swapping out inventories, for detailing on builds. Oh yeah, this is probably one of the updates I'd say I'm most excited for, because it's going to encompass a lot of the build materials. The mount one, the mount of mayhem mount or whatever. Yeah, whatever. I'm not as bothered for that one, because it's like, I mean, it'll be fun for like mini games and, you know, playing stuff with your community and SMPs and stuff like that with the jousting, and yeah, I'll be cool. But this is the update I was probably the most excited for. So yeah, so I'm somewhat more excited for the Copper Age tomorrow. A fern in a pot. I could do a fern in a pot. A pot and a fern. Where will we put it? Right here. Where else can we put one? Here. One downstairs. But yeah, Plod, if you need to head off tonight, please look after yourself. If you need to raid and run, guys, when I was coming across from Plod stream, please look after yourself. Have a little drink. go chill out, go rest, and yeah, we'll be streaming for about another 45 minutes here. But we normally stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays from 6 o'clock, sort of UK time, and yeah, this is the sort of current project that we're kind of dabbling with at the minute, and it's our SMP project, our Patreon build little project that we're kind of dabbling with. Definitely one of the cooler things. I do enjoy this type of stuff. Definitely enjoy this stuff. I'm just going to get to play about in creative. Build something to our requirement from somebody and yeah, ultimately come up with something pretty cool. We're just chilling today. Every home interior magazine has a fern, I swear, every single one. Yeah, my house wouldn't be in. I don't have any ferns in my house. I absolutely don't have any ferns in my house. I'm a slacker on the fern front. Oh, that's not what I want. I have a plastic fern. It's called Dave. Dave is immortal. I have a fern called Dave, and he is immortal. Not wrong with that. If you and Dave want to be fern friends, you guys can be fern friends, right? Right, crafting table. What else are we doing? Smithing table. Furnace. If you're coming back from exploring, this is where we want you to kind of come in and get already all your stuff. It's like a quick little dump location. That'll do. Yeah, that's plenty. Much room up here for any storage. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is, right? I think that's it. I think we're done. I think we're done. I think we're done. Yep. That's us. Finished, and it's 24 minutes past 9. Lovely stuff, right? I'm going to end TikTok at that point because it's been dead tonight. Bye, TikTok. TikTok was weird tonight. That is the quietest I've ever seen a TikTok stream in months. Bye, TikTok. Stop virtual camera, turn that off. Lovely stuff. And then have a little look at make sure these are still running. Is YouTube still running? Yeah, YouTube seems to be running okay. Just go back to the live feed. Yep, YouTube's are still running fine. Are you running all right? Yep, you're running fine. Cool. F1, zoom, normal, shaders, chuck them on. I'm working with my defense. Oh, no, you're all good, Dad Bones. You're all good, you're all good, you're all good. Video settings, crank that up a little bit. Shader pack, camera, world blur on, distance, depth of field. This world's not loading behind. Boop. Boop. Yeah, YouTube seems to be alright. Still seems to be fine. Yeah, sometimes I worry about the YouTube streams just because obviously I'm putting out so much, like my encoder and stuff is taking up quite a lot of. It's taking a lot of a bit of a whack in. So I'm trying to look what looks cool, like angles wise. Like here, I quite like because it kind of blends in with the sky up the back here, but like there's quite nice. But as soon as I flick to the other side, when you got that whole mountain behind it, it kind of doesn't really help. Ad break ends. Yeah, there's about a minute and 20 left of adverts. Right there somewhere. Twitch knows there's nothing I want to buy. I mean, it's really weird. I always find it really interesting when it does come to like picking the ads that you do get. It's always really fascinating. Tackies, yeah, I think it's Angry Ginge. I think is like that's kind of doing the Tackies thing right now. Yeah, it's that one's popping up quite frequently. I'm gonna try changing the time. Just so the sun's slightly over that side. There we go. That's here on YouTube. I've been here. Yeah. No adverts when you watch on YouTube. There you go. I try and tell people all the time. If you don't want to get bombarded by ads, watch on YouTube because there's no adverts on my YouTube content yet. Yet, he says out loud. Inevitably. Let's do a few. So even without shaders on. It's the mightiest of oaks. Minecraft Melee Sin! The Baker's Dozen as well. Hey guys. How's it going? Hi Oak. Hello. Just had a raid from Plod as well. That means I can get to use my my little double raid message, which will be fun. Hiya Tree, hiya Sin, hello. How you guys getting on? What was Mr. Oak doing today? What was Oak getting up to on stream today? Be sure to let us know. And Oak, if you got any streams planned for the future, also let us know when that's due to be. So our little peeps and humans can come check you out. Few pictures on my build since I've finished it. Yeah, about there should do. Right, I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah, I just finished it. This is the sort of steampunk build that we've done for our Patreon. Neat. We've just managed to finish it. And it all seems all good in the world. Wait, what is the chimney made of? Is that a cauldron? So those ones are cauldrons and hoppers, yep. And then the chimney at the back is a cauldron with warped and then the trapdoors at the top, yep. Krish did a closed Oaks tab for 2 minutes and he raids. Unbelievable, Krish. Well, on behalf of the Mighty Oak, thank you very much for having a great stream today. We're going to go raid Corrupted Tree. Have a lovely evening. Catch you later. Love you. Bye. That's exactly what Oak said. Yep. I was over in Dragonville catching up and working on some the Nether tunnel. Nice. Had to show off my new dragon living under the mountain. Ooh, very cool. Sounds legit. See, I thought I nailed it. But yeah, I'll pause the music for a second. We'll do a proper raid message for both Plod and the Mighty Oak. If anyone is new here and doesn't know who I am, here's a little video who tells you all about me. Dinner. I appreciate the lurky turkeys. And yeah, my name is Tree. And what have I got to say these days, Melly? My name is Corrupted Tree. As featured on Minecraft Live, you know, you gotta get that plug in there, right? And yeah, we're doing a little Patreon build for somebody tonight as part of my tier 3 Patreon. They wanted a steampunk inspired base. It is going to be Blackstone, Deep Slate, tough variants, copper and spruce as the sort of the prominent block palette. And yeah, we managed to get it finished. That's me literally done this build. That's us done. What we're going to do is actually going to jump into my little hardcore world for another 20 minutes or so and just going to talk about what's next on that world. But I think that is everything now built. So, okay, if anyone's just jumped in from Oak Stream, I'll go inside to the build and give you a little bit of a tour of the inside. But we did manage to get most of the sort of the smaller details and stuff all in. All the storage halls all in. It is meant to be a storage hall, storage facility. So that's everything now in. I was in Minecraft Live. Yeah. Oh, Melly's got the little link there. The whole community show is actually live. I don't actually have it open anymore. I did have the link for it, but I don't think I've got it saved. There is a link to the Minecraft Live at a very particular point. But yeah, I was on Minecraft Live yesterday during the community pre-show. Yeah, I was indeed. Thanks, Melly. Yeah, I will do. I think this is pretty much it. I think everything's pretty much in. Lower ground floor storage is all done. Upper storage is now all in. I've got the lower ground floor storage here. It's kind of all placed all in. Up through the spiral staircase is more like an enchanting. So like books and enchanting tools and stuff like that can all go in here. And then up at the top is more of an exploration one. Like a dump chest. So when you fly in, if you've got Elytra, I left there a little platform out the back. So you may want to fly in on your Elytra to here. And then they can kind of maybe dump stuff in here before going to the bigger storage. So yeah, I think most things are now all in. If I come downstairs, all the stairs all connect to each other. So this one goes down to the front of the build. So you all connect. That's spiral staircases there. And then round the back of the build is how you get up to the second floor. You can come up here to the second floor. You can come this way. And then if you want to go around the front, you can go around the front. This takes you into the corner build. Back down the spiral staircase. And then up the staircase to take you to the top. So yeah, I think everything's in now, Nate. I think we're all done, all finished. It took a little bit longer than expected because I think naturally with Steampunk, it does take a little bit longer, I think, with all the details and stuff that's required for it. But I think it's turned out really good. I think it'll turn into a really good YouTube video. I think the short will be pretty nice for it as well. The screenshots and the pictures, that's pretty much what I'll be doing tomorrow night, is just editing the entire video for this. And editing all the pictures, the graphics, making them all kind of look nice and pretty. Yeah. And that was for, is it Mr. Bean, Mr. Bean, or Nate? They requested this build as part of their Patreon membership to us, so it's a pretty cool one. And there's ferns in pots. Yes, there was a request to put ferns in pots because what house does not have ferns in a pot? There we go. Yoink. But naturally, obviously, you can change it as much as you want. Obviously, I put like bushes and stuff to make it look nice and green and add as many details as I can. But yeah, you can obviously keep adding to this if you want. The obligatory fern in a pot is absolutely necessary. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm only slightly disappointed that I didn't record the interior, but what I'll likely do is for the YouTube video is I'll record myself doing a tour of the inside. And I'll probably take everyone in the video for a walk through the build and talk about all the details and stuff, but yeah. Yeah. Have I got a link from a Patreon? Exclamation mark. Patreon. I do! There you go. If anyone else wants to join the Patreon, you can join the Patreon for free, guys. If you do join the Patreon at any level, you get access to everything in the store for free. Well, as part of your membership. I have been planning to add more things to the store. I just don't actually get the time to. I will have probably eventually. Oh yeah, there you are. Yay! that's me, Chris. So I think there's a steampunk gates I'm going to put up and a few other builds on there eventually. I'll get there. I just haven't quite got around to it just fully yet. But yeah, there'll be a few things to kind of hit on the Patreon in the not too distant future. Let's have a look at the shop actually. What was my last ones I put there? Yeah, so the Dragonfell islands on it, the Dragonfell each individual base is on it. The cargo ship, the shop, my starter base from Wilderness. There's at least Steampunk City Part 1. I never really got around to the other ones. I probably should get around to doing those ones as well. And if you guys were to join at Tier 3, you can get your own build done as well. So if you're ever interested in getting your own build done, yeah, Tier 3. Or if you are a content creator and stuff, just slip into my DMs. I'm always happy to collaborate and build stuff for you guys as well if you're at all interested. Right. I should. Yeah, day's fine. Day is fine. Day is doing day things. So we're definitely getting on by. Having a good one. Bit stressful with work. But a new day tomorrow. So hoping that everything's going to be okay tomorrow with work and stuff and things. But I'll take you through my hardcore world. If anyone's not seen my hardcore world, we're going to be focusing on my Wilderness SMP base pretty much in the future. Exclusively for the next 3 to 4 weeks is going to be Wilderness. And then after we finish our Wilderness, we're going to be back on my hardcore world, continuing this world out a little bit more. So we've managed to just complete the farmer's house over here. Again, we just need to do the interiors and transfer the villager across. We've got our barn in. So our barn and our silo is going to hold also a couple of our little farms in it. So we're going to add in pumpkin, melon, and sugarcane farms actually inside here. I don't need them to be big. I just want them to be like on different levels and then outputting into each corner. So they're going to get built over there as well, which I'm somewhat excited for. And we'll actually take advantage and make our hardcore world as good as it possibly can be. That's all going to go inside here. Eventually. But this hardcore world in the future will be my solo content along with Patreon builds. So this will be what we mainly will be focusing on from kind of November and December. There'll be an 8-week period where I will just be playing exclusively just hardcore. And what we're going to do is just continue this build style all the way around the entire circle. With all different houses of that kind. So can I just build them all around? That's the plan. Yeah, it's a new job as well. I'm only just new into the job and I'm picking up the pieces for somebody else. So that's kind of the challenge that I face right now. It's not that the fact that the job is difficult per se, because I've been doing it for like a very long time. It's just because I'm coming into the job at a time where I'm having to fix somebody else's work that was there before me. And that's partly the reason why they're no longer there anymore. So I'm having to basically just try my best to appease to their current requirements. And it's fine, I mean, for the most part, you know, humans be humans. But it's just frustrating because there's not like a scope of work that I can just get on with. It's almost like, oh, we want to try and do this. How is this possible? And then you got to try and walk them through it. Where I'd rather just get left alone to build it. And then you're having to always, like, please other people. Which is kind of annoying. It's fine. Is that them all? I think so. But yeah, but again, big shout out to the Mighty Oak. Thank you very much for the raid today. Plod with the raid today. Necro with the gate raid today. And also Kendolf with the raid today. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate it. We're out here doing our little thing, you know. Yeah, Minecraft Live, it was super fun. I say Melly was there. A few of us were all there that night and we went to sort of listen to the whole Minecraft Live and then we hung out and watched like the deep dive and it just kind of really got as much content as we really could and enjoy the night. So it was good. It was good. Right, let's go tidy up. Tree, not sure if I told you or not, but I'm currently working on a write-up for a proposal for an after-school program for using Minecraft as a way of teaching social and emotional skills. Oh, very impressive. Ah, but ace. There's such an opportunity for this game within schools, you know, whether that be, you're absolutely right, like social or, you know, whatever the circumstances are, there's so many ways in which we can harness this game to, you know, to provide learning opportunities in a way which is comfortable and suitable for kids, whether that's, you know, neurotypical, neurodivergent, it doesn't really matter. There's such an opportunity for people to, you know, be put in a position where they can learn through video games. And this is one of them. Redstone is a particular obvious one. I've got no idea where my sand is. God. They're tools. I need to get signs up or something. I've got no idea where I keep anything in this world. There we go. Found it. Found it. Scaffolding? Oh god, I've got no idea where anything else is in this build. Sticks. Scaffolding? Stone? No, that's not stone. Stone is this one. This is so hard to like find where I put everything in my build. I need to get better at naming conventions. Stone. 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 Cobblestone. Deep slate. Deep slate. Tough. Tough. Gravel? Sure. Social and emotional learning is defined as the process of developing skills for managing emotions, setting goals, showing empathy, building positive relationships, and making really responsible choices. Do you know how easily I can work that into Minecraft? Oh, easily. Easily blend it in. Like, not even a challenge. Oh, absolutely, Melly. And a lot of time you're inspiring the kids as well, whether that be to, you know, to learn architectural stuff or engineering. Like there's an opportunity for them to learn in a safe environment too, a lot of the key sort of learning skills. That's amazing, Melly. That's amazing. You're all empty. Let's empty this one now. Maybe I'll do this with you guys and chill for a little minute. So if anyone is just tuning in, we are wrapping up stream. What I'm doing is I'm in my hardcore world. We're just doing a little bit of a deep clean before we move on to our next little project. So next stream will be Wednesday. It'll be exclusively doing Wilderness SMP. And we're doing interiors on Wednesday stream. So we're going to be focusing on... I actually wrote it in my Discord. Where I write in my Discord? I have it all written down in my schedule, so I didn't lose it. Schedule. Complete the storage building is on Wednesday, so that's going to be what we do, is complete the storage building. So that shouldn't be too difficult. We've actually mostly done all of that already. We've mostly done all that. The orange sand is here somewhere. Where on earth is the orange sand? God, this is so hard to find anything. Okay. andesite. I can tell that I've not been on this hardcore world in a few weeks because I cannot, for the life of me, remember where everything is. I'm trying to take on board and try and memorize it, but struggling. Video games can get a bad rep. Oh, they absolutely can. To be creative, but create solutions to game problems. 100% melee. Well, if you need any help with anything melee, if you want to run the proposal by, you need a sort of second set of eyes on it or something, you know, just to shout, and I'm happy to cast another eye over it from my perspective. Good day, Sir Tree. Hello, Mr. Fantastic Sherlock Fox. How's it going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I'm back. No worries, Maxwell. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm so excited to be working on this. Even if the school district doesn't go for it, doesn't mean others won't. Exactly, melee. And I mean, even outside of the school, if you just think about the opportunities of doing it yourself in your own free time, think of all the parents and stuff that could, like, you know, maybe take their kids to an environment where you play on a local LAN. Everyone has like little laptops and stuff, and you provide the environment. You provide, like, even from the beginning, melee, like an after school club or something. You provide them with the requirement gathering session. They have to discuss and talk to each other about how they're going to achieve it. They then plan out what they want to do. Then they implement it. Then the discussion and conversation and communication pre and post. There's so many things you could do with that. Like, so many things. So many things. That's what it's all about. I don't have enough storage facility for all this stuff. Tough. Andesite up there. Acacia. Coal? No idea where I keep coal. Let's go anymore. My 10-year-old son would love it. Yeah, I think Rui would enjoy it as well, to be fair. I don't know if he'd cope with other people, like, but I mean, you can try. So yeah, so the plan, we're gonna hopefully upgrade this world to 1.21.9 or whatever it's gonna be. We'll try and do that as soon as the update comes out as well, and then we can kind of continue this world with the latest snapshot, and go get a lot of copper hunting. I'm actually tempted to upgrade my storage facility here just ever so slightly to accommodate copper golems. I haven't built this to accommodate because I don't think copper golems can reach up to the third one up here. So if we want to integrate some copper golems into our storage facility here, we'll have a little dropper maybe here and then let them go sort them out. Cause I think copper golems only go a certain distance. So I don't think I've built my storage facility here to accommodate the wee dudes. So I might have to make changes to my storage maybe. Put the stone ones in this one. All the little stone variants. Moss. Where on earth is the moss? If I were moss, where would I be? Here I am. Lovely. See, I'm not forgetting everything. See, look at that. Tree is getting there. We do need more shulkers, though. I absolutely need to go get more shulkers. That is a must. Yeah, I think that, like, my son would handle it, but I think it'd just be the, like, playing with others. I think he'd struggle with. Although the school have been, like, really impressed with him, like, currently, it would be interesting to see how he'd be able to handle going to after schools clubs and stuff like that now that he's medicated. It'd be somewhat interesting to see how he would cope. He might be fine. Marbles isn't open just quite yet. Marbles will be open like literally just as soon as I empty these 3 shulkers. I'll be good to go with the end of stream marbles today. Just doing a little bit of the cleansing of the palettes here. And then we should be good to get some marbles in, because I do have to end a little bit not early, but I need to end on time today because yeah, work in the morning, sadly. I'm not gifted to stream full time. Much as I'd love to stream full time. Not now, not yet. Maybe in the future, you never know. Crafting. Where do I put all chests and barrels? Oh, there they are, chests and barrels. See, this is why I want to sign things, because it'll start to help me learn where everything is. Although I've kind of somewhat learned where everything is now. Yeah, good for you, Melly. Good for you. I think it's just even giving yourself something as a sort of positive bright spark for yourself. Something you can get your teeth into, something you're positive and enthusiastic for. Even that alone, you know, is sometimes we all need like a little passion project or something we can kind of really get into. It's kind of where a lot of my sort of passion for my hobbies and stuff kind of died recently. It's just I just haven't had the real same passion for stuff as what I did when I was younger. I don't know whether that's an age thing or whatever, but yeah, I've kind of lost a lot of my drive to do things these days. But it's good if you can find something. So streaming for me, I've really enjoyed streaming again and creating content, particularly creating content. So that's why I'm excited to kind of get the next video that will be on YouTube will be the Patreon build, which I'm really excited for, and kind of editing that and putting it together. And then after that, it'll be the next Wilderness episode. So that'll be the next one after that. And then after that, it should be the start of putting together the hardcore content for releasing it in January. So that's kind of my plan. Is I want to have this world as a proper, like, hard, cool, highly edited sort of video. I don't know if I'll be able to achieve it, but I'm going to try. There we go. I'm all tidied up though. So all the storage is away. We're all nice and neat and tidy. We've got our shulkers back. We should be good to go. Right, let me load up some marbles. Right, let's say our goodbyes to our YouTube friends. Sorry, YouTube. So if you guys are watching on YouTube just now, we do run Marbles on Twitch. Marbles on Twitch, it gives you guys a weekly and monthly opportunity. The weekly has just started for your weekly VIP for next week. Last week was won by Kendov. The Marbles winner for this month is pretty much decided. However, we will run one last race for the month of September. But yeah, if you guys want to join us on from YouTube, come across to our Twitch and you can catch us over there. But if not, bye YouTube. But thank if anyone has been watching on YouTube that's from my Twitch, thank you so much. And this one too.